This video is brought to you by
Cool Green Clothing. Yeah, I'm fresh up out the lab. Yeah, you already know what that means. I'm back with some more heat for y'all. Yeah, you see this set right here? You see this outfit? Yeah, make this you right here. This you right here. And go online right now at coolgreenclothing.com and see what other colors I got available in this set right here. Cool Green Clothing. If you ain't cool and getting the green, you're in the way.
What's up, fam? It's your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 times, and I'm back with another video. In this episode of the Baltimore Way, I'll be telling the story of Shaunya Green, who tragically lost her life after getting into a fight with her ex. But before we get into this video, welcome if you're new here to our channel. Please feel free to subscribe, click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. If you're rocking with the content, smash that like button. Share this video with everyone you know. Make sure you watch until the end to hear the full story. Everything in this video is alleged. All right, let's jump right into it. Shaunya Green was a 32-year-old mother of two who loved and lived life to the fullest. Shaunya was born on March 9th, 1989 in Erie, Pennsylvania. She graduated in 2007 from Northwestern Pennsylvania Collegiate Academy. She went on to study nursing at Coppin State University in Baltimore. She began her nursing career at Johns Hopkins University. More recently, she was working at St. Joseph Medical Center and Total Health Care. Shaunya was described as a daredevil from a very young age. She feared nothing. She just lived her life. Her adventurous nature led her to bungee jumping, zip lining, and even traveling to Africa to walk with the elephants. Shaunya was the life of every party she attended. She could take a boring event and make it fun. She had a beautiful smile that would light up any room. She enjoyed hanging out with her coworkers for Wine Wednesday. Shaunya could turn anything into a celebration. She loved her family and taking care of others. At one point, Shaunya began dating 29-year-old Gomezjika Chisala. Chisala is a Randallstown resident and an associate attorney, according to his LinkedIn profile. His profile also mentioned he graduated with his bachelor's degree in law from Nelson Mandela University in South Africa and went on to get his master's at George Washington University Law School. However, I'm not sure if he actually completed his master's program. It's not clear how the couple met or how long they dated, but family members did shed light on the dynamics of their relationship, which seemed to be volatile at times. According to what a family member told the Baltimore Sun, the last time they saw Shaunya was at their brother's wedding. The family member reflected on the events of that day, saying that Shaunya and some of the wedding party went to JCPenney to quickly grab a last-minute item. Instead, Shaunya, an avid shopper, spent a little longer in the store than expected, and they ended up having to rush to the ceremony, missing their manicure appointment. They made it there in the nick of time. After they got to the wedding, a baby in the crowd who was breathing through a tracheostomy tube started having trouble breathing. Reports said Shaunya jumped into action, helping the child's mother unclog the tube. Her cousin said Shaunya threw her hat across the yard and jumped right into nurse mode. After such an eventful day, things turned sour later that night. According to what Shaunya's cousin told the Baltimore Sun, Shaunya and Chisala got into a physical fight, and Chisala drove off. Concerned for her safety, her cousins and others did not want her to return home to White Marsh that night and tried to convince her to stay. But Shaunya insisted that she could handle things. At some point, Shaunya and Chisala broke up, but it seems that Chisala wasn't ready to let go, and maybe he wasn't handling the breakup very well. Things would take a cataclysmic turn. In the early morning hours of July 8th, 2021, Baltimore County Police were called to a home in White Marsh in the 10,000 block of Proctor Avenue about 4:30 a.m. They found a woman shot. She was rushed to Franklin Square Hospital, where she was pronounced gone at 5:40 a.m. The woman was identified as Shaunya Green. As police were conducting their investigation, they started with people at the scene. They asked for a description of the person who shot Shaunya. Next thing you know, a man amongst the people police were talking to raised his hand. It was Shaunya's ex-boyfriend, Gomeshjika Chisala. He was arrested and immediately taken to police headquarters for questioning. Chisala allegedly confessed to slaying Shaunya during his interview with police. Charging documents say Chisala told officers, "I'm guilty. I fired the shot. I took her life." He went on to allegedly tell officers what happened that night. Chisala told officers he drove to Shaunya's home on Proctor Avenue with his handgun. At that time, it wasn't loaded and the magazines were in his pocket, he told officers. They got into an argument. After they argued, Chisala went into the backyard of the home and loaded his weapon, the document said. He walked back inside the home and placed the gun under Shaunya's bed. According to the documents, Chisala continued to argue with Shaunya. It went on to say that Chisala eventually went and retrieved the gun. Shaunya saw the weapon and struggled with Chisala for it. One shot was fired, but no one was hit. Documents say Chisala took hold of the gun and shot Shaunya in the neck. With his alleged confession, Chisala was ordered held without bail at the Baltimore County Detention Center. He's innocent until proven guilty. Shaunya's family and everyone who had the pleasure of knowing her is devastated by her loss. She had so much life to give and left behind her two beautiful children who are from previous relationships. My sincerest and deepest condolences to Shaunya's family and friends. Shaunya, I'm sure, was trying to distance herself from Chisala. Sadly, their relationship seemed to be a case of DV. Shaunya appeared to be very strong-willed and didn't fear anything, so she probably used to fight him back and fought for her life that night. Chisala chose to once again take the cowardly way out. Instead of just walk away from the relationship and move on, he decided to end Shaunya's life instead. If he is convicted, he's gonna spend, if not the rest of his life in prison, the majority. All for what? Chisala seemed to be a supporter of Black Lives Matter, according to the banner on his LinkedIn profile. But obviously, the Black woman's life he ended didn't matter to him one bit. It amazes me when someone identifies with something but doesn't even try to practice what they preach. Fam, tell me your thoughts on this in the comments below. Again, my prayers are with Shaunya's family I hope they get the justice that they seek. All right, fam, that's it for this episode of the Baltimore Way. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, Mrs. Tony 2 Times, and I'm out.